Hello YouTube, this is Cat from Set Free and Pass, and today I'm going to go through part 2 of my collection binder. So in the first part I went through the Dark Magician cards, and we went through some of the ones from the original LOB and ones even before that. Today I'm going to go through my Dark Magician Girl cards. So yeah, let's begin. So as I said before, the cards themselves are just collection cards, so there might be different rarities and varieties and conditions on, but it was just mainly because I liked collecting the cards. Because I was collecting the Dark Magician cards, you have to collect the Dark Magician Girl. It just comes as standard. So let's look at these. So again, apologies for any glare, but obviously I'm keeping them in the folder because I want to protect them as much as they can. But as you can see here, I have two of the English Lost Art cards. This was from the original print. So I know they've had it reprinted since and it's more available. But I got these two when they originally came out. And I always have the Japanese version. So I do like the artwork on these. Wouldn't be my favourite by a long way. But I mean, in terms of adding additional art to the cards, I mean, it looks very nice. And I'm quite glad to have a few of these as well. I then have my gold edition, which is a Dark Magician original print. I think I have a couple of these in total. This is the unlimited edition version of it. And again, it's the OG artwork, which I always like. Then there was the limited edition version, which was out, I want to say it was a one you got when you bought certain packs or a release or something. I don't know what it was. But at one point, I did have around about 10 to 12 of these. Who would have thought like 10, 20 years down the line, they'd be worth a lot more. But at the time, I was trading them off to get cards I wanted for my decks back then, so I can't really complain. But yeah, very nice card and with the original artwork. We have an unlimited version of the Magician's Force Dark Magician Girls. This was the original version that came out in English. And with the artwork. And I must say, in terms of the artwork, I do prefer the original artwork. Obviously, there was various variety between the Japanese and the English version. I don't know if I have yeah, I do have a Japanese one over here. But obviously, they did a bit of censorship on this. So if I go over to here, you can see in terms of, yeah. I'm sure if anyone's really keen-eyed can probably tell the main difference between the two. But obviously, yeah. But in terms of the card itself, really enjoyed the artwork. And obviously there was some controversy around these and obviously changing some of the symbols behind because of the fact with the Colt, I believe. And yeah, as you'll see when you go through. But yeah, in terms of the cards, really do like this one. And it's the artwork I do prefer a lot. Then you have the newer artwork. So this was the original print in Japanese, the LE5. Yeah, the Ultra Rare do like this artwork as well. And you can then see side by side what the European, the English versus the Japanese, what they do think of the card. The difference side by side. So it's quite clear to see, censorship in place. And also you can tell the colouring as well is also very different as well because that seems a lot darker. But yeah, and also you can see on the amulet versus this one, where I mean about the Colt symbol. So that's where they removed that from the English version as well. And I must like the card quite a lot, so I then got a second one, which I do think is a really nice card. And I think I did use this in one of my decks previously because I did like the artwork on this and wanted to save the original artwork because obviously. And then I then have a few of the Magician, the movie pack ones. So I have the Secret Rare and then two of the Gold Rares. I do like this artwork as well. And I was quite surprised when I saw it came out when I haven't got this one. So I then went out and got them. And I bought a second one of the gold one because at the time it was going really, really cheap. And I thought, yeah, that's going to be a nice investment down the line. Not going to expect huge returns, but obviously just nice to have the additional ones if I want to. Then, my pride and joy of the Dark Magician Girl set. The Magician's Force First Edition Dark Magician Girl. So this is the very first OG Dark Magician Girl that came out in English. And I mean, it's, yeah. Again, like I said there before, I really do enjoy the artwork on some of these cards. And then obviously got the P4 version, which was what I said with the Dark Magician. I had a few of these. But a very nice looking card. And you can then see again the Colt symbol. And a few other features which are removed from the English. There's an additional gold. Then the Collector's Tin number 2. So I have this one here. Really like the artwork on this. And this has only ever come out once. But yeah, enjoyed that. I had the tin of this, and foolishly I got rid of the tin back in the day, but who would have thought that it would be worth a thing again. And then 2 common versions, one with the starter deck, I believe, and the other one might be from another starter deck as well. But again, the artwork, when they did bring it out, thankfully they brought it out in the secret rare in English. Then the Toon Dark Magician Girl. So I have the original Shogun Jump, and I don't have the comic I got with, well, the comic, it's not a comic, but the book which came out with this. Unfortunately, I lost that along the line. Then they had a reprint, which again, still like the artwork. And then they had another reprint after that, which was in super rare. Still very nice. There's one I have on my team. And then this one. Now, unfortunately, I'm an idiot. I did have the little figurine that came with this. I thought, yeah, it's not going to be worth anything. Sold it on. Did get a little bit for it, but nowhere near as much as it's worth now. But we all make mistakes. But this is from the Dungeon Dice Monsters game. And yeah, I had the particular one for this. But I do like that card. This was... one of my friends got me this one originally because of the fact that I was collecting them. I mean, it's not a real card, but I still think it looks pretty nice. And it's far more tasteful than some of the other Rico cards, which they call them. And you've seen some of those on my eBay. I mean, come on, guys. And then the Magician's Valkyrie. So this one, the LE5. Then you had the reprint, which is in, well, not reprint. This was the Korean version, I believe. Very nice looking cards. And then it came out in Shogun Jump, which I've got the Ultra there. And then along with those, I also then have the Two Magician Girl, which again has the symbol on there. And you can tell even that has it being taken off there. So yeah, that's the Dark Magician Girl cards I have. Again, this video has gone over 5 minutes, so I'm not going to go any further into it. But hopefully you enjoyed seeing a few of the cards and some of the rarities that were available. If you do like any of the cards, then obviously, well, or haven't seen any of this before, leave comments in the comment box and just let me know what you think of this particular type of content. More than happy to show it and go through all of them. As I said, it's always surprising to see over the years how much different artwork has come out. I know there was another one that came out recently, but that's a really expensive one. Again, I don't have Ghost Rares. Love to have the Ghost Rares Dark Magician Girl, especially the Japanese one. I think it looks better than the English one because I can't really make out the English one, but wouldn't say no to it. But same as before, I haven't spent a fortune on these particular cards, and I've had them over the years, so I'm happy to have what I have. But if anyone has any of the cards or knows of cards I'm missing and wants to list them for me, I'm always looking for the hollow ones rather than any of the common versions, because I know there's tons of common versions. But let me know in the comments. And I believe I do have the Rush Duel version as well, which I have several of those. And these are all the ones which I'm going to go through in another video, because the artwork on that is fantastic. And I think that's both that and Dark Magician are fantastic cards to look at. And good representations of the original artwork. So yeah, guys, that's my collection going through the Dark Magician Girl cards. If you like the video, leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, hope you enjoyed the content, and we'll see you next time. Right, cheers, bye.